If you're thinking about buying a brand new home in the Joplin area, whether it's your first home, a move-up home, or even a downsize option, you're probably wondering, is new construction really worth it? There's a certain appeal to new. No carpet stains, no strange smells, no what were they thinking tile choices from 2002, and of course it's exciting to be the first to live in a home. But before you fall in love with shiny granite and fresh paint, I want to walk you through what it really looks like to buy new construction in this market. What to expect, what to watch out for, and most importantly, what I would do if I were buying new right now. Now, quick heads up. If you're even thinking about buying new this year, shoot me a quick text at 417-439-7721. I'll help you figure out what makes the most sense for your goals and budget before you fall into the builder's sales funnel. Now, first off, let's define what new construction even means in this market, because it might not be what you picture. In bigger metro areas, you've got massive planned communities with amenities like pools and parks and walking trails, community centers. In Joplin, that's not what we're working with typically. Many new builds here are in small subdivisions or on scattered lots. You might see even 5 to 10 homes going up on a street. And sometimes a large master planned community. Even then, the best case scenario, you get sidewalks and decent spacing between homes. In some neighborhoods, you might not even get that. Now, a lot of builders here operate on what's called a spec model. That means homes based on a template, maybe one of 3 or 4 floor plans, and they're building them before a buyer is involved. So unless you're jumping in super early, you might not have much say in finishes, colors, or layout changes. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Spec homes are great if you want to move quickly. You're not waiting 9 months for a custom build. But it's important to go in with the right expectations, because unless you're working with a true custom builder and paying for it, the level of control you have is a little limited. So let's start with the upside though. There are real benefits to buying new construction, especially in a market like ours. First, you get a brand new home. That means new roof, new HVAC, new plumbing, new appliances, and less maintenance for the first few years. You're also likely to have better energy efficiency, which can lower your monthly bills. Second, many builders include a builder's warranty. This often covers the major systems for the first year or two and sometimes longer. So if something goes wrong, you're not out of pocket like you would be with a resale home. Third, and this is underrated, you don't have to outbid people typically. You're not competing in a bidding war. With a resale, especially a hot one, you likely are up against multiple offers, even in today's market. Escalation clauses, appraisal gaps sometimes. With a new home, you're more likely to pay the sticker price or negotiate extras instead. And finally, it's move-in ready. No painting, no carpet cleaning, no demo. You just bring your stuff and go. If you're a buyer who's busy, doesn't want to take on a project, and wants predictable systems, new construction can make a ton of sense. That said, let's talk about the stuff no one wants to tell you. Just because it's new doesn't mean it's perfect. I've walked into plenty of brand new homes with sloppy finishes, HVAC problems, or grading issues in the yard. Builders make mistakes. Subs are stretched thin, and often no one's checking the work like you would unless you hire someone to do it. So rule number 1, get an inspection. Always, even on brand new construction. I've had clients find plumbing leaks, miswired outlets or lights, and uninsulated attics, all in brand new homes. It's better to find it before closing than discover it after your first electric bill shows up. Second, a lot of buyers assume they'll get to pick out everything: flooring, paint, countertops, fixtures. But, like I said earlier, unless you're custom building, you're usually picking from a limited set of options or none at all. Sometimes it's already ordered and the builder won't change anything, even if you're under contract. Third, lot choice. Many buyers don't realize where your home sits in the subdivision can affect your resale value. Backing up to a ditch, power lines, a busy street, or apartments can hurt you long term. Always ask, what's planned around me? And don't just trust the plat map. Drive the neighborhood. Talk to the city if needed. Finally, builder quality varies. Some local builders have stellar reputations. Others cut corners. That's where working with an experienced agent like me is crucial. I know which builders take care of their buyers and which ones stop answering their phone after closing. Choosing the right builder is like choosing a mechanic. You want someone who's reputable, responsive, and stands by their work. Ask your agent for recommendations, look up reviews, but also drive past some of their completed homes. Do the exteriors still look sharp? Do the yards drain properly? Are the neighbors happy with their build? If you're not sure which neighborhood is right for you, think about these key factors. School district. Even if you don't have kids, this affects the resale. Sidewalks and street layout. These impact the walkability and the neighborhood feel. HOA or no HOA. Some buyers love the structure, others hate the rules. Resale trends. How have other homes in the area appreciated? In Joplin, Carthage, and Webb City areas, we're seeing more small subdivisions pop up, but not all of them are winners. You want to know who's building there, how fast homes are selling, and if it looks like the neighborhood will hold value over time. Also, don't fall in love with just the model home. Those are staged to the nines and packed with upgrades. Ask what's standard and what's an extra. Sometimes $50,000 worth of upgrades can make a basic home look like a custom build. Don't assume that's what you're getting. Now, let's talk about logistics. If you're buying a spec home, your timeline could be 30 to 60 days, depending on completion. If you're building from dirt, it could be 6 to 10 months, depending on weather, materials, and builder pipeline. That makes financing really important. You'll want to get pre-approved early, but also make sure your lender understands new construction timelines. Some buyers use local lenders with construction experience. Others use builder-preferred lenders to get incentives. Either way, compare rates and fees. You're not obligated to use the buyer's lender no matter what they suggest. One important thing most people miss: you can negotiate. Even though it's new, builders will often offer incentives, closing costs, appliance packages, fence credits, you name it, but you have to ask. And those incentives, they can change month to month. Sometimes a builder is trying to move the last house in a phase. Sometimes they're sitting on too much inventory. That's where I can help you and sniff out the timing. Also, pay attention to what's going on in the subdivision. Is there commercial space planned nearby? New schools? A large employer? Those future developments can boost or tank your home's value. You're almost there. The final step is closing and moving in. But there are a few things to get right here. Before you close, schedule a final walkthrough with your agent and your inspector if possible. Look for cosmetic issues, mechanicals not working, or unfinished punch list items. Anything you miss could become your problem. After you close, most builders offer a 1-year warranty. Some offer longer for structure and systems. During that first year, keep a list of anything that breaks or doesn't function right. Most builders will do a 30-day or 11-month check-in. to fix things if you call them. I always recommend buyers to take a proactive approach. Keep documentation, take photos, and follow up in writing. Also, plan for landscaping and window coverage. Builders rarely include sod, sprinklers, or blinds. Those first few weekends in your new place, you'll probably be at Lowe's more than you want to be or plan to be. Buying new construction in Joplin can absolutely, though, be a smart move, but only if you go in eyes wide open. The right builder, the right neighborhood, and the right strategy make all the difference. And if you want someone in your corner who knows the local market, knows the builders, and can help you negotiate like a pro, that's where we come in. So if you're thinking about new construction, whether you're just starting your search or you're already eyeing a few listings, text me 417-439-7721. We'll help you figure out if new is really the right move, and if so, how to do it right. And hey, if you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone else who's thinking about buying new this year. See you in the next one. And can't wait to talk to you about new construction again. I would love it.